Hey Shay, this is Paul Goebel. Just wanted to touch base with you. Several of you may have watched the adding audio files into Google Classroom video that I did just recently. However, you may also already have existing files that you need to actually go ahead and take from your computer, and they may be M4As, they may be a lot of different other things, and you don't know how to actually get them to play well with Google Classroom and Google Drive. So the easiest way to get those into an MP3 format is to actually use GarageBand. There's a lot of third-party apps that you can use. You can pull them from the App Store, that kind of stuff. But that just adds in a lot of extra garbage that you don't really need. So just using GarageBand is really quite simple, and I'm going to show that to you through a screen recording, and it's going to take a couple minutes, and by then you should be fully proficient, and you should be able to take any audio file that you have, whatever format it is, move it to an MP3, grab it, put it in Drive, and then move it into your Google Classroom. I hope this helps, and have a great day. Hello Hawks, just going over a quick tutorial on how to get already or pre-recorded files into GarageBand and then converting them into MP3 so that they can easily go into Google Classroom. MP3 is generally a little bit more compressed, a little bit easier to read, and they just sync up a lot nicer than other files in Google Drive and then consequently Google Classroom. So what we want to do is just make sure that we are in GarageBand. So we just click that from our applications, and you can just go ahead and open it up. If all you're going to do is just grab this audio file and then convert it, you just need to open up Voice. It's probably the easiest one. We're not doing anything fancy here. So basically what you do is you've got GarageBand open, and this is a QuickTime recording sample. This is an M4A file that is there, and we're just going to grab it in here, okay? So it should be ready to go, and if if you're curious and you want to play it, you can play it. This is an audio recording to test for Google Classroom. This is actually a QuickTime recording. Okay, so that's it right there, and you have it, it's ready to go. So once you have that file and you've drug it over, you can go ahead and just export that. So what we're going to do in order to do that process, or take care of that process, is we're going to go ahead and go export song to disk. And basically in doing that, what we're going to do is just kind of like with the other tutorial, we're going to record it, and we can save it however we want. We can say this is oral administration test chapter 1A, or however you want to do it. Once again, you can decide where to put it. We're going to put it on our desktop so it's easy to find. So it's there, and then we're going to make sure that, of course, it's MP3. If you have it in an extremely long file, you might want to compress that down a little bit. You might not need high quality. I'm just going to do it in high quality MP3 sound, and we're just going to export that. So then once it's done, you can kind of look for it. Well, there it is right there. It's on my desktop and it's good to go. So we can just close this out. If you feel like it's important for you to save this, even though it's already rendered the project and you have it on your desktop, you can just say and you can keep these, and if you want, you can add to it later on. So if you think you may need to add to this and you want to keep the existing questions and you might add some more later, you can leave this as a GarageBand file and then source it, and you can use it later and edit it as needed. So you might want to save it. You don't have to. But now you have this oral administration. So now what was once an M4A is now an MP3 that you can just drag into your Google Drive and then assign it in Google Classroom. So that's basically it. I hope this helps. Thanks so much.